We have reached a point in history where AI is being integrated into everything, and I mean everything, from writing tools to search engines to my mattress.
It's kind of weird.
Companies everywhere are scrambling to integrate AI, but an organization such as Scouting would be safe from this onslaught of integration, right?
Judgment Day is inevitable.
Well, the truth actually may surprise you. Stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, we're on a mission to inspire and inform new scouting parents and adult leaders. And today, we're going to talk about how you can leverage AI to improve your scouting program.
Listen to me very carefully.
But this is going to be a very surface level video, just because I could spend over an hour covering the how to use AI as a tool versus just giving you guys some tips and tricks to improve your program. So this video will focus more on introducing you to using AI, but if you would like a more in-depth video, please leave a comment down below and I'll make sure that will happen. But with that, let's go ahead and get started. First, let's define what AI is, just in case you are unfamiliar with the term, because you're a normal person with other life obligations, or you've been avoiding it because you're worried about Skynet becoming a reality.
Skynet has become self-aware.
In its simplest form, artificial intelligence is just a computer program capable of performing complex tasks such as learning, problem-solving, decision-making, and creativity. But for the purposes of this video, I want you to have this mindset of AI being a supercharged search engine.
The most intelligent system ever conceived.
You see, for all the hype about AI stealing jobs,
They took our jobs!
AI should be looked at as just another tool. It still requires prompts created by human users in order to create everything that you've been seeing on the internet. It is that mindset of using AI as a tool that I really want you to take away from this video to help with your scouting program. Because the first thing that people likely think about when they hear the word scouting and artificial intelligence in the same sentence is probably like a robot helping a little old lady cross the street. In a very shallow view of scouting as an outdoor or purely camping organization, it can seem like a clash of two different worlds when you bring together scouting and AI. However, we as adult leaders know better that learning about STEM and to include AI is just as much of the part of the scouting program as anything else, as well as preparing our scouts for a world where AI is everywhere. Okay, Matt, you want us to view AI as just another computer program versus the precursor to our overlords in the Matrix.
We marveled at our own magnificence as we gave birth to AI.
But how can I, as a busy adult leader, use AI to improve my program?
Well, that was rude.
Well, that's a fair question. So let's go ahead and get into the good stuff. With your new mindset, I want you to start using AI as an idea generating tool. AI is great for coming up with quick lists of ideas that help start that creative process. For example, if you are about to have a blue and gold, you can ask AI to help you with some theming for that blue and gold ceremony. Like I said, I'm not going to give you a very in-depth how to use AI, but I do want to let you have a little bit of an insight on how you can use it if this happens to be your first time. So what I want you to do is to go over to whatever AI tool that you have. Right now, I'm going to be using ChatGPT, which I do pay for because I use it for a lot of different things. And I want you to pull up the prompt like I have here on the screen. And what I want you to do is I want you to go in here and start asking it a question as far as how I can have theming for my blue and gold. So I am looking for a few ideas slash themes for a Cub Scout blue and gold ceremony. And you type in enter and let's see what it generates. Boom. It starts giving you a few different options. So we've got scouting through the decade. That could be fun. We also have outer space into the stars, superheroes. That could be cool. You can have a whole Marvel versus DC thing going on. Great outdoors, wilderness, sticking with that. Hollywood and the red carpet, nautical, underseas, American patriotic. So there's a couple of different things that you can ask for it here, and I think that that is pretty cool. Also, if you've never used AI before, one important thing to know is that AI treats everything that you ask it like a conversation. So I have these few ideas on the screen, and let's say that I just wanted to generate a few more. All I have to do is go once again down to the command prompt, and I can type in more.
More input.
And it's going to give me a few more options for my themes for my blue and gold. We've got knights and castles and dragons, once upon a scout, so a fairy tale theme. That's pretty cool. Cub Scout Express, game on and all that, world of scouting, and it just keeps providing you more and more options. So don't be afraid if you have something up on the screen to ask it for a little bit more, because it will treat it like a conversation and it will be able to understand what you're asking as far as for context. And that's pretty cool, right?
Your gratitude is not required.
One way I've used this in the very recent past was to generate ideas for my spy-themed campout that I hosted for my Cub Scouts last April. I asked AI to help me with the layout, the schedule, and what activities I could actually use during the campout.
Interesting.
And for the activities, it even linked to other scouting resources like Pinterest or other scout websites with examples of like obstacle courses and code breaking and even cool spy gadgets that the kids could be able to make.
Remember, an agent is only as good as his gadgets.
And if you're like me, who is a very visual learner, having access to other resources that can show me what an obstacle course or a spy gadget looks like is a pretty cool feature, and it helps improve the program itself.
Very nice.
What I want you to do is, after this video, I want you to head over to ChatGPT or Copilot or Gemini or whatever AI prompt or tool that you have access to, and I just want you to go ahead and type in a few ideas for the blue and gold like I just did on the screen. Maybe for a campfire, or maybe for like a Pinewood Derby, and just see what you get. Just go in there and mess around and have fun, so that way you know how to use it and that you can actually generate ideas when you're, kind of stuck. But there is another tool that ChatGPT offers that can save you, and I cannot emphasize this enough. So much time and energy, and it's free.
Free is good, right?
Yes, free, much like this video. And hey, by the way, if you like what we're doing here, do all that great YouTube stuff down below, like I'm putting here up on the screen. But the best thing that you can do is to share this video with all of your scouting friends, so we can go ahead and grow this community. If you would like to do a little bit more and help support us, down in the description are my Amazon affiliate links to some scout related items. If you click on any of those items and end up purchasing them, I do receive a small commission, and you are helping support us at no additional cost to you. Pretty sweet, huh? But enough with me trying to make this my full-time job so I can help you guys with the best scouting content on the internet. Let's talk about how you can use AI to generate posters, images, and even patches. For example, in my spy-themed campout, Agent G, Baby Yoda, was kidnapped by an unknown individual. After the scouts completed the obstacle course, learned about fingerprinting, code breaking, and even creating a spy gadget, they used those items to solve the mystery. I used ChatGPT to make the fingerprints and posters that I'm showing up on the screen. And yes, I am aware that intelligence is misspelled. It's all part of the game. Then I gave that over to my crack team of parents who, specialize in escape rooms, and they created the maps and then put the fingerprints onto it. In the end, when the scouts were interrogating the 3 suspects, we used those 3 fingerprints to show undeniable proof of who stole Agent G.
Lock him up.
Now, full disclosure, ChatGPT does have a daily limit on their free account. So if you do have an unintended misspelling of intelligence, and you try to fix it a few times, you will hit your daily limit and have to wait another 24 hours to do it. I personally pay for the monthly subscription because I use ChatGPT for idea generation to include the topics and scripts for these videos. And I really do want you to steal these ideas just like I talk about in this video here. But don't take my word for it, go ahead and try it out on your own. But with that, I've been Matt with the Roaming Scouter, and I'll see you out there.
Hasta la vista, baby.